Hello everybody, this is GamePro24X, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a short and sweet, simple guide on how to accumulate a lot of money really fast in Oneechanbara Origins. So we're going to be utilizing the technique I called air dancing on level 2 in Berserker difficulty. You really don't need any other characters. In all honesty, Aya is the best pick possible because every other character has an ender for their air combo, which kind of ruins the flow of everything. So you want to stick with Aya and just do what I do. So it's very simple. Just air dance on this enemy, dodge as he roars, and go through the cutscene. And you just keep on doing this over and over again until he is dead. Well, I wouldn't really say dead because you're going to keep putting him in a type of death state over and over again. So once you get him into the state where you have to do a cool finisher to kill them, you will not be able to progress at all until you do a cool finisher. So with that in mind, you could sit here and do this for as long as you really need. Now, how do you earn money in this game? Well, you earn money at the end of every mission, and depending on what actions you have done in the mission, will give you an X amount of money. So for example, if you slice off a zombie's arm, or a head, or you get a kill, or you kill the awakened zombies, stuff like that, they all have their own individual point value, and the more you repeat those actions, the more of those points you will earn at the end of the stage, thus translates to money. Now, out of all of the possible actions you can do in a given game, there are 3 particular stats that you can keep doing over and over again infinitely, and they give you a lot of money compared to every other action possible. And those 3 are cool combination hits, max cool combo streak, and final cool combination hit. So the first one is pretty self-explanatory. The more you land hits while doing a cool combo, which is what we're doing here, the more you will keep earning that stat, or the points will keep tallying up for that. For a max cool combo streak, this one counts for if you just keep continuing the combo over and over again, you switch your weapons, keep continuing it, and you just do it over and over again. So both cool combination hits and max cool combo streak will in tandem increase side by side if you are doing air dancing. However, the absolute most important stat that you need to focus on, which is going to be the big money maker, is the final cool combination hit. So at the very end of your air combo, you will do a final cool combination hit, and you only do it once per weapon. However, before the ending lag is completed, when you do that, you switch weapons and you can continue the process over and over again. Thus, you can infinitely keep chaining this so long as you are paying attention and you just, keep wailing on them. So when you perform a cool combination hit, you will earn $50, Z dollars, whatever it's called in this game. When you perform a max cool combo streak, you will earn 100 money every time you perform that action. Now, let's say you only did 10 cool combination hits total. That would mean you would have 10 times 50 on combination hits, but because you did that in a combo streak, you would have 10 times 100. So they both stack in tandem. And even if you do end up messing up and restarting your combo streak, it will then just add on your next combo streak on top of what you just finished. So messing up does not really harm you that much when it comes to those 2 stats. Now, like I explained earlier, when you perform a final cool combination hit, when you do the final attack on your attack string, you will earn 3,000 money, dollars, whatever it's called. You will earn 3,000 of that every time you land that final hit. That's a lot. And considering how quickly and easily you can keep redoing that over and over, that's going to stack heavily. I did a few tests without the final cool combination hit and tests with it, and it was night and day difference. You want to make sure you land that final hit, then switch your weapon, do it all over again with that weapon, and you repeat the process. Now, before I show off the end results, I want to go over a few notes that you should definitely know about this technique, or this money farming trick. So because you're in Berserker difficulty, you're already doing a lot of damage to a target that's practically on normal difficulty. So you really don't need to have any power rings. You could slap one on if you want, but the two rings that I highly advise you double stack on, or sorry, pair, is the Ring of Technique and the Ring of Blood Clot Suppression. And the reason for that is because you really want to have your cool combination bar as big as possible. That way there's little room of error. And for the blood clot suppression, well, as you have probably been noticing, my swords have been getting very bloody. So the longer it takes for me to get it all the way bloody, the better. Because the bloodier the sword, the slower you will end up swinging. And, you know, that could end up hurting your overall grinding time if you want to maximize profit. So what you would have to do is, once your swords are bloody, both of them fully bloodied, you would stop attacking, clean them off, and then go right back to it. Another tip I want to give you, in the menu settings, I believe it's just in the regular control settings, turn on toggle lock on. It's going to save you a lot of trouble, a lot of headache. You just tap the button once, lock onto the boss, and you're good. You can then just focus the rest of your effort on just mashing X and switching weapons. And if I haven't explained it earlier, you can only do this with Aya. Rei and Saki's cool finishers on either of their weapons will not chain. Unlike Aya's, where you can keep chaining them infinitely, Rei and Saki cannot do it. So as a small demonstration, I only went up to 999 hits. You can keep on going, and the hits will still keep on continuing counting at the end screen. So you can keep on going after this. But let's just see how much money we earn from this very small and quick session of grinding. And there we go. We have earned almost 430,000 money in just no more than 6 minutes. That's a lot. Considering that there are rings that already cost 500k a pop, we already are able to unlock one of these rings no problem. Now, I actually made a mistake in the recording. I forgot to actually scroll down to the end result screen to show you like how everything is stacking up. But here is a nice little example as to how everything is racking up. So in this particular example, not in the one in the video, but this was the same exact method. I just had to grab it from a different test sample. So according to these stats, I did 1,280 cool combination hits, and I kept chaining them over and over again, which resulted in 1,143 cool combination streaks, which that definitely equaled up to a nice hefty sum. And of course, I performed 85 cool combination hits, which that practically equaled up to 250k easy. And this was done in a very short time frame. This was all done in like 5 to 6 minutes. Imagine if you were sitting there doing this for like maybe an hour or maybe a half hour. You will definitely walk away with millions of dollars easy. And the final little tip I should tell you is that the other difficulties really just do not matter. It doesn't matter if you do the same technique on Violet difficulty or on the easiest difficulty. The stats remain the same. The amount of points you earn is the same. The only thing that changes slightly is how much you earn at the end of the stage, which it's a very, very small. So you might as well do it on Beast difficulty while you're in ecstatic form, while you can hit very hard, and just go from there. Oh, and one last thing, the training ring does not affect this whatsoever, nor does it actually give you a lot of experience. So again, only do this method for money. Don't worry about anything else, and that particular ring does not affect the outcome either. I would like to give a quick shout out to my patrons, Identity Glitch and Watch TV 45. Thank you guys for helping out and contributing to the channel. I hope this video heavily speeds up the time that you get to acquire these rings, because certain rings are very powerful, however they cost a pretty penny. Not to mention, the sooner you get to unlock these rings, the more you'll be able to experiment and have more fun with the game. As for my next video coming up, I will be talking about the best places to level up a character, because there's some little niche things you should definitely know about, and in a sense, you'll be able to level up a character from 0 to 99 in about an hour. So stay tuned for that. This is GamePro24X, and I'll see you guys next time.